Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Oliver Sabo alongside Mac Mueller. Today we're covering the Guardian Christian Academy Knights taking on St. Christopher's Saints at home. Saints undefeated so far. Knights 3-5. Mac, what are we looking for today?
Saints just trying to maintain the perfect record thus far. They got a big game tomorrow night against Benedictine, so it's first game in a while because of Christmas break and what have you. So see how they're feeling.
Yeah, had a great game right before the break. Traveled down to Williamsburg to take on Walsingham. Had a couple highlights from that game. Gil Williamson, obviously.
Right.
Here's Wallace.
Here's a layup from Walker Wallace.
An early bucket.
Saints definitely have the size on this team. There's not a lot of big guys on the other team.
So 3 8th graders. Was that it?
Yeah, 2 or 3, according to Joe. So. Here's a shot from Tony Benedict's. Misses. Rebound by Nigel Green. He's looking for KP.
Hey, KP makes it look easy right there. Wide open.
KP's definitely sort of been a standout player this year after the torn ACO last year. Didn't get a lot of playing time.
For sure. I think he has one of the best shots on the team. Great job from Nigel Green there. Staying aware, finding that open man, and looks like he'll be fouled here.
First one's good from Green.
And Green for his second here. That's a miss. 1 for 2 from the line here early.
It's rebounded by Gerard Powell. Passes it over to Cameron Lindo. And it's stolen by Andre Green, who finds KP. He's going to put it in for another 2 points for St. Chris. So a quick 7-0 lead for the Saints here today. Not a lot of contested shots. They're kind of just...
Yeah, they're leaving them open for those threes. And
wow.
As we saw that right there, that one just went in.
Was a deep three from Gerard Powell.
Yeah, Saints, not sure they would leave it a couple feet between the defender and the shooter. And nice one there from Walker Wallace. Just posting up.
So,
Andre Green looked to make a move there.
Stolen by Trent Hendrick. Just passes it back to number 10. Tony Benedict puts a shot up. That's no good. Rebounded by Andre Green. So,
go ahead.
I was going to say we'll see how long it takes for the subs to come in here.
So we do not have a play clock here, but it is got 5 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the first. This number 3, Cameron Lindo drives. Nice steal there from Trent Hendrick. Walker Wallace wide open. And a little extra there on that dunk. That's good for 2. Saints up 11-3 early.
So far, the Saints shots have pretty much just consisted of layups. Just not a lot of tough shots.
Nice rebound there from Walker Wallace, and he heaves it across the court. Oh, so close. Could have been perfect. Nigel Green just a little bit off there. KP wide open. That's in for 2. So we've seen a couple of times KP just been wide open
Yeah.
down there at the basket.
He's got 6 points already. That number's only going to grow.
Yeah, Guardian Christian starting with a deficit here. As the Saints take a timeout, we'll take one with them. We'll be right back. And we are back from that timeout. Saints are up 13-3. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left here in the first.
Some new faces on the court now.
Yeah, Riley Wood, Nikos Kavanis among them. And Riley Wood's brother, Harrison Wood, as well as Matt Grant. So we've talked about it a lot this season. Saints really have a lot of depth. They have 18 guys on the team.
Yeah.
And they're all, a lot of them are really skilled, so they have not a lot of trouble when they sub in. Here's a three from Harrison Wood. That's short, rebounded by Trent Hendrick, and that is good for two.
Another deep three here from Gerard Powell.
Yeah, they're really taking them. Not having much success here early.
Well, because of the size deficit, they kind of have trouble going in the paint, putting up an easy shot. So you're kind of just shooting from outside the arc, what have you.
Yeah, you're exactly right. With that height, it's tough to do anything against these big guys like Trent Hendrick. Walker Wallace when he's on. And here the Knights are going to inbound it.
Here's Cameron Lindo.
Kavanis playing up on him. Trying to get something done here. Fernandez and number 3, Cameron Lindo takes a shot and he drains it.
That was a nice shot with Nico straight up right up in his face.
Absolutely.
So though the score is pretty, it's a 10-point difference, but the Knights are still making some nice shots.
Yeah, they got to be wary of the shot clock, or pay attention to the shot clock here. They did hold that one for a while, but it worked. So maybe that's the way to win it for them. Linda's going to drive here off the foot. Matt Grant steals that to Riley Wood, and that's good for a layup. 2 points for Riley Wood.
Nice series of passes there from Kavanis and Grant.
Absolutely. Lindo once again.
Wood's right up on him, not giving him a lot of space.
Another 3. Matt Grant rebounds that one. And Nikos Kapanis is going to see what he has here. Matt Grant wide open. Doesn't take it. And
Shot
there it is.
Grant.
And that's good. After a couple bounces. So I like the Saints taking these threes.
Yeah. Lindo's trying to find some space. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Harrison Coble.
And he is upset about that one.
Yeah.
Didn't really see it, I guess.
So I'll send Lindo to the line for 2. First one's good. Nice shot there. Second one misses, rebounded by Raleigh Wood. He's going to find Matt Grant. He's taking it up the court. Back to Grant.
Yeah, that's good.
And there's another 2. So 5 points for Matt Grant today.
Yeah, he's getting some time today. He hasn't really been getting a lot of time on the court, but he's certainly taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a Saints ball.
So Matt Grant came off for Colin Royal.
We're going to have a timeout here taken by the Saints, and we'll be right back. We're back here for the second quarter, excuse me. This Guardian Christian Academy St. Christopher's School varsity basketball game. Saints going to start out with it here. Saints up 26-8. Looked strong here in the first quarter.
Yeah. On pace to hit 100. Should be pretty exciting. Walk there by Nigel Green. So some more new faces on the court. Jude Reeferson and Cameron Talibi on the court.
Yeah. I guess Coach Hamill-Jones is confident in these guys he has, which is awesome to see.
Yeah.
Nigel Green here fouled. And he'll go to the line. Had a wide open shot, but window got there in time.
So Reeferson and Talibi don't get a lot of playing time, but they're surrounded by three starters. So
Yeah, I honestly like to see all these combinations of starters. Kind of see who's playing well together.
right. Something that Coach Hamill-Jones is doing this year, which he's sort of been lacking of in the past, is he's making a lot of substitutions.
Mm-hmm.
Usually he sort of just sticks with the same 6 or 7 guys the whole game.
Nice job by Wallace there to get in front of it. And nice steal there from Wallace. Wide open for Jude Reeferson. Unable to convert, though. Nigel Green tried one, too, but they'll walk away with 0. And that's going to be Saints ball as it was tipped out of bounds by Gardner Christian Academy, number 13, Gerard Powell, excuse me.
So Nigel,
bad pass into the paint.
Extremely.
Intended for Walker Wallace.
And I don't know if they're just feeling sort of comfortable with the lead, but they're playing some sloppy basketball right now.
Yeah, mid-range shot good from David Guerin. The Saints should just reset here.
Yeah. Go back to what was working in the... Maybe defenses tighten it up a little bit.
KP 4-3.
Wow.
Such a good shooter. And that'll bring their lead to 29-10. Yeah, KP's really strong. I don't think we've talked about it enough. He can drain them from 3-4 feet beyond the arc. And a nice dunk there from Walker Wallace.
Yeah. He has like an unbelievable trigger. Sort of pulls up. Almost always goes in. Another steal here from Nigel Green. Hopefully he makes this one.
Convert this time. Ooh. Dirty from Nigel Green. And the shoe game is on. I like those blue and pink Puma shoes.
Another 3 there from the Knights. Wow.
AP once again. And he's having himself a game here early.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half.
Foul there from Walker Wallace. Oh. That should be a travel.
Travel.
From number 30, David Guerin.
So we are just talking about Saints started out a little slow there to the second quarter, but looks strong there. A couple of those last possessions.
Some nice shots from KP and some dunks from Nigel and Walker. They just expanded the lead even more. Here's another 3 from Nikos Kovanis. Just misses. Riley Woods fighting for the layup. Up goes Trent Hendrick.
Ooh, so close. And is that a charge?
Looks like it.
Yep.
Gerard Powell is looking hurt. He
gonna
hobbles
limp
off the court. Yeah.
Sub. Guardian Christian Academy didn't come with a lot of players today. They've got one guy on the bench, it looks like. One or two guys on the bench.
Yeah, they're a pretty small school out in Chesterfield, so I just don't think they have a lot of like students to pull from, I guess. So here's Lindo trying to find some space.
I like how Lindo moves around the court.
Yeah.
He's not the tallest guy, but he can really drive in there, make a play.
And he's an extremely confident dribbler.
Harrison Wood deals it to Nikos Kavanis. Kavanis back to Wood. Wood driving and makes it for two. Wood, just an example of this young talent they have on this team. One of the many juniors and sophomores.
Yeah.
Three. Right around the rim there, but he converts that for two.
That was Carl Walls.
I believe that was his first bucket of the day.
Yeah. Here's Harrison Wood. He's looking for Trent Hendrick, but it was intercepted by Walls again.
Nice steal there from Trent Hendrick. Kavanis is going to stop, see what he has.
Yeah. Both teams are moving so fast, so good idea to sort of slow down, I suppose.
I mean, I like the Saints kind of keeping that fast pace. We saw it against Walsingham last week. Once they started to put the foot on that gas, they look strong.
Certainly.
And some subs here for the Saints getting ready to come in.
Nice move there from Wood. He's going to find his older brother. Puts it in for a layup. Extending the lead to 44-15.
And the Saints subbing all five in here. Colin Royal, Joe Blazak, Clayton Hilbert. Not before they take a timeout, and we'll be back in just about 30. All right, we're back. 2 minutes 23 left in the first half, excuse me. Completely new lineup here for the Saints. Clayton Hilbert, Matt Grant. As Matt Grant, Joe Blazak misses. And
Clayton Hilbert's going to drive, find Grant. Here's a three from Blazak. Off to the right.
so, yeah, as I was saying, completely new lineup here. We got Clayton Hilbert, Joe Blazak, Matt Grant, Harrison Coble, and Colin Boyle. So a couple of the bench players here getting some time. Couldn't convert there on that series.
Foul there by Blazak.
Three, not enough on it. Matt Grant with the steal. So we'll see what these bench players can do.
Yeah.
Nice
shot.
play there. Con Royal. Good to see him getting some points on the board
Yeah.
as the Saints bring it to 46-15 here. Just a bit under a minute and a half left here in the second quarter. Matt Grant's going to deal it to Coble here. Coble driving back out to Hilbert, and a 3-second violation there for Matt Grant. Like the defense Saints are playing right now.
Yeah.
As Clayton Hilbert gets a deflection there.
Extremely aggressive.
Yeah, I really think that's the key to success with this team is just staying aggressive.
Right.
When they're playing strong like that, they can really take the lead. And
Another turnover there.
don't know what Jack Young was doing there.
Foul there on Matt Grant. I'll send him to the line. It'll be David Quirin. I believe that's his first foul today. So Matt Grant's another one of those guys that sort of goes in for short little spurts at a time, but he always makes an impact when he does go in.
Yeah, it's interesting to see this lineup right now.
Yeah.
And Matt Grant is cashed there, 2 for 2 from the line. Carry there on Guardian Christian Academy. It'll be Saints ball here. Matt Grant on the inbound.
There's Joe Blazak sort of looking around. He's going to pass it to Coble. Finds Hilbert looking to drive. Back to Coble, and here's a three.
Money there.
Yeah.
Harrison Coble. As the Saints are closing in on a 40-point lead.
Nice play by Matt Grant. 5 seconds, so.
Open three for Clayton Hilbert. Cash.
Nice way to end the half there for the Saints. Put up about 6 points in 30 seconds.
So, yeah, that bench lineup came in and put some points on the board. Love to see that.
Yeah.
And we'll be back here for our second half of play right after a short halftime break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of St. Christopher Saints varsity basketball, taking on the Guardian Christian Knights at home. Saints commanding lead here, 39 points. Strong performance first half, Mac.
Extremely.
What are we looking for here in the second? Continuation of that success, I suppose. Just keep that foot on the gas, as we've mentioned so many times in the first. Pulley currently leading the team points-wise. He's got 12.
And he hasn't gotten a lot of, just because of the, because they're leading by so much, he's not getting a lot of playing time.
Yep.
But he's still making a lot of shots.
Wallace is the second next one as he drains one there. Wallace is at 9 points right now. Looking ahead to Friday, we've got a good matchup. Benedictine College Preparatory taking them on away, 7:15. We'll be streaming it. I'd love to see you guys out there.
That shot misses from Gerard Powell. And here comes KP up the court. Finds Wallace. Andre Green's going to put up a three. And it's just too easy at this point.
Wide open.
Yeah.
It's funny, 4 of the 5 Saints players right now play on the football team. 3 receivers and a running back / linebacker. It's just cool to see the athleticism on this team.
Yeah.
As well as the height. Walker Wallace, Nigel Green, and Andre Green all above 6'3", 6'2". There's a nice mid-range bucket from number 10, Tony Benitez.
It's fouled by Andre Green, so looking to make it a three-point play here.
Oh, excuse me, Gerard Powell with the bucket. That'll bring him to 18 points on the night.
Here comes KP Pulley.
Nigel Green thought about it, but he took it in for a mid-range jumper.
A nice shot by Nigel there. Just sort of smooth with it.
And a wise decision.
Yeah.
Not taking that three, going with a higher percentage shot. Saints will take over once again here. So it's good to see after over a week off, the Saints are coming back strong.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do after a break. You got, a lot of laying around, I guess. Nice bucket there from Walker Wallace. But yeah, coming back here strong like this, it's great to see for the rest of the season, for the new year.
Yeah, I mean, they're 5-0. Extremely strong start this year. Last year, there's definitely some struggles. They're well below a losing record.
Yeah, they got some key additions here this year. They have been practicing this week.
Yeah. And they didn't really lose. They lost Arnold Henderson, but other than that, it's pretty much the same group of guys in terms of, got a lot of new faces, but
I think a lot more depth, too. That's the big thing this year.
Right.
A lot of these younger guys stepping up. One of them being Nikos Gavanis, as he is going to deal this one. Nigel wide open.
Another three there from Nigel Green. wasn't a bad shot from Tony, but just misses.
Nice job by Riley Wood jumping up to get that rebound. Nigel Green wide open and lays it in there for 2. Saints 68. Guardian Christian 18 with 4 minutes 14 to play in the third quarter. Shot clock hasn't been a problem tonight.
No.
Sometimes these teams who haven't come from a shot clock court have a little trouble adjusting, but we haven't really had any problem tonight.
I don't think they've had to enforce it yet.
Riley Wood, nice drive there, and finishes it off for 2. Got to give it to these Guardian Christian guys. Not a lot of subs. A lot of them are on the court for a majority of the game, but
yeah,
got to applaud their hustle. And Knights take a timeout there. We'll be back in 30. We're back here, 3 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the third, as the Knights are going to inbound here.
here's Lindo, finds Benedetti.
Moving it around.
I mean, they're putting up some good shots. They're just not falling.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. I think the height has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Just not being able to get in the paint like the Saints can. That 3 a little offline as Matt Grant recovers it.
Riley Wood finds Govanis.
Moving it around here for 3. Rebound by Riley Wood.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was a beautiful sequence. You love to see all that passing.
Yeah.
Saints really getting back to fundamentals here. Just not taking any shots that aren't open. That's Cameron Lindo. Looks to deal it, but he'll take it for a mid-range jump shot. No luck as Nikos Gavanis recovers.
Nice shot there from Gavanis.
So Saints starting to slow it down a little bit, as they do have a close to 60-point lead. Bad shot there. Recovered by the Saints. Matt Grant's going to take it in. Nice finish from Harrison Wood. Kept the play alive. Added 2.
Final minute here in the third period. And the Knights are sort of slowing it down, making more passes. Here comes Lindo. Just throws it up. And it's going to get the foul. Looks like it'll be on Harrison Coble here. I believe that's his second. So in comes Carl Walls for the Knights. I think this is his first appearance in the second half. Had a nice three-point shot earlier, late in the first half.
Yeah, there's some, as that one falls in, there's some pretty good shooters here for the Knights. Just haven't really gotten the chance. The Saints playing good defense.
Yeah. Here's a drive from Coble and the layup. Now a point shy of 80.
19 seconds left.
Nice block by Matt Grant. Knights will retain possession, but
Matt Grant's having himself a game today.
yeah.
Love to see it off the bench. I believe this is his best game of the season thus far.
Another nice play by Grant there.
Questionable foul. I thought he got all
Yeah,
ball.
I agree.
Might have been some contact as he fell.
But Grant's definitely separated himself as one of the star, players coming off the bench.
Nice speed from Harrison Wood. Finishes it. Saints reach the 80 threshold.
Another steal from Wood. He's going to find Kovanis, who's going to put it up.
He ran out of time.
Just shy.
And we will be back in a couple moments for the fourth quarter. We're back. We're back here for the fourth quarter of action here. St. Chris School Scott Gym. St. Chris up 81-19 over the Guardian Christian Knights. Cameron Talibi enters, as well as Blazak, Royal, Reeferson, and Hilbert. Talibi, close. And he's going to go to the line for two, as he was fouled by, I believe it was number 22, Jack Young.
First one just misses there from Talibi. Blazak nearly gets a rebound there. Surrounded by three Guardian Christian guys.
Hilbert, he's been turning into a pretty good defensive player. Had a good game against the Australian Sunshine Coast a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, definitely sort of thrives on his aggressiveness.
Also had a couple of threes that game. So when he comes in, he's a good piece for the Saints.
Steal there from Colin Royal. Just gonna find Hilbert.
Royal takes it in for two, just out.
Saints will keep the possession. And in comes number 10, Tony something.
Tony Benitez.
Tony Benitez.
Hilbert to Talibi. Is that a
Looks like it's going to be a timeout by the Saints.
And we'll be back in 30. We're back here after the timeout. 6 minutes 20 remaining in the regulation. Saints will have the ball here as Blazak will inbound it. Finds Hilbert. Quick one to Reeferson. Inside to Royal. Blazak with a three. In! I think that might be his first points of the season.
Yeah, nice shot there from Blazak. Definitely had a couple attempts to get there.
Great to see it.
Here's Hilbert. Back to Blazak. He's going to pass it back to Hilbert. He's going to take a three. A little off to the left there.
Poor shot there.
Yeah.
And Reeferson out to Hilbert.
Blazak's going to find Royal. Puts it in for another layup.
Royal has been good in the paint today.
Yeah, for sure. He's been very selective about the shots he takes, I think. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Hasn't missed many.
Yeah, the ones he's taking, he's making.
Gonna slow it down here. Be great to see him get to the 100-point mark today.
Yeah, that would be great.
And that'll be a turnover.
Not sure it happened there.
Might have been a carry. Not sure, though. Nope.
So here's Lindo, sort of taking his time. On Benitez. Back to Gerard. And the shot is no good.
Reeferson with the board.
Yep.
Royal again.
Another nice layup there from Colin Royal. He's got to be at like 8 points now.
Yeah, nice sequence there. Long three. Good.
Nice shot.
Number 13, Gerard Powell. Gonna get it to Blazak. stolen, intended for Jude Reeferson. And nice finish.
That was a nice shot there from Powell.
5 points in the last 30 seconds for Powell there.
Yeah.
Closing in just about 3.5 minutes here. Blazak once again.
3. Short. Walsh runs into Jatomer there. Trying to get the rebound.
Great to see the varsity wrestling coach out here today.
Yeah.
A lot of guys on, everybody's on break. It's good to see some fans out here.
Right. Reeferson's going to get the jump ball. Knights will keep the possession. Here's Benitez. Back to Gerard. Sort of throws it up and it falls. Another nice shot there from Gerard.
Powell hitting a hot streak.
Yeah.
And they've been nice shots, too.
Yep.
Intended for Talibi.
Steal there by Walls. That's me sort of batted at by Clayton Hilbert.
Just about 2 minutes remain here. Nice
Steal there from Hilbert.
That's one example when another example of Hilbert just being strong defensively.
Yeah. Got a little too strong, I don't know.
Good play.
Here's a shot
Quick shot
off the top of the
hits the
backboard.
side. Royal to Talibi. Talibi loses it close.
That was a nice pass from Colin Royal.
Saints will get it back though.
Yeah. So just over a minute here left in the game. And here's a 3 from Jude Reeferson.
Board from Royal out to Blazak. Another 3. Hits the rim once again. And Reeferson finishes.
First points today.
Nice steal from Blazak. And he adds a little extra.
Yeah, to his career total of 5.
25 seconds left
Steal
here.
there from Blazak.
Love to see the hustle from Blazak here.
Yeah. Coaches are sort of chuckling about something. Another steal. This time it's Clayton Hilbert. He's going to put up a layup.
I'd love to see this bench squad putting some points on the board as we run down to 0. And Saints will win 94-26 against Guardian Christian Academy.
Impressive win there for the Saints.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back here on SCC TV on Friday, 7:15 against Benedictine. We're away for that game. Love to see you out there, but if not, tune in here. I'm Oliver Sabo alongside Mac Mueller. Have a good night.